Parts of Latin America and the Caribbean have become hotspots of the coronavirus, and the difference in methods and restrictions in these countries versus Miami are prevalent. While some countries have strict curfews and restrictions like Colombia, others lack any. As of July 11, the Colombian Minister of Health reported more than 140,000 cases, with more than 5,000 deaths. Back in March, the government issued a national and strict quarantine and enforced a system called Pico y Cédula, which restricts everyday commute and access to different stores and restaurants based on the last digit of your ID.
We're doing the Pico y Cédula. It depends on the last number of your ID. If your ID ends on an odd number, you can't go out on even days. And if your ID ends on an even number, you can't go out on odd days.
But for other countries like Nicaragua, lockdown is non-existent, and it has become a place for midnight bureaus. Families are being told that the cause of death is atypical pneumonia. According to critics, this is an effort from the government to hide the real number of cases and deaths in the country. Critics say the Nicaraguan government has ignored all the regulations and advice by the World Health Organization, and even creating mass events. For Javier Gutierrez, a Nicaraguan doctor and COVID-19 survivor, fighting this virus in his country is particularly difficult due to a lack of access to tests and help from the administration.
The
fear and uncertainty overwhelms Nicaragua, where most of its population doesn't have access to tests because it's only available if authorized by the Department of Health. So most of the people are treating themselves as they can.
Meanwhile, Florida has become a hotspot since reopening back in June, with the largest single-day record of cases in the U.S., with more than 15,000 cases, and Miami topping the race as the city with most cases in the state.
No sense of control or seeking to establish any order here, so I don't feel like Miami is doing or has done as good a job as it should have done for a major city.
For South Florida Media Network, this is Maria Raudez.